A major political moment in Jackson tonight. Former Vice President Kamala Harris in town as part of her national book tour, drawing national attention and tight security. That event took place at Thalia Mara Hall, marking the first event there since the venue reopened after being closed for more than a year. 16 WAPT's Brooklyn Joyner spent the evening at the event, seeing the crowd close up. She is now live with us tonight with what stood out. Brooklyn.
Troy, thousands of people showed up here at Thalia Mara Hall to watch former Vice President Kamala speak about her book, 107 Days. And there was so much excitement. People even had T-shirts of her face and different quotes she has said on them. Despite their tired feet in the cold weather, hundreds of people lined up early outside of the newly renovated Thalia Mara Hall to see former Vice President Kamala Harris.
She's inspiring generations. You know, she's inspired me. I'm 40, my daughter's 17.
Including Dr. Monica Scott and her daughter Mackenzie, who is obsessed with politics.
Seeing a woman like me do such big things in our national government and make a difference and an impact has really had such, I can't even explain it. It's been so influential on my life.
Harris is on day 2 of her 107 Days book tour, speaking about her journey of running for president after former President Joe Biden dropped out of the election.
I love me some Kamala Harris.
She spoke to a sold-out auditorium of more than 2,000 seats, being seen as an inspiration. She made history, serving as the first female Black and Asian American vice president of the United States from 2021 to 2025, giving a voice to demographics that are historically overlooked.
And I wanted to let my scholars know, because I work at a primarily African American school, that their voice matters and that this is someone who can make that voice be known.
Mayor John Horn welcomed her with open arms, bowing to her and giving her the key to the city. He said she means so much to Mississippi, giving every young woman an example of what they can become, like Mackenzie, who hopes to one day serve in office.
Seeing her today is probably going to be one of the best days of my life.
This is the first time Thalia Mara Hall has had an event since it was shut down in 2024 due to maintenance issues. Harris's next stop will be Memphis, Tennessee tomorrow. I'm live in front of Thalia Mara Hall, Brooklyn Joyner, 16 WAPT News.
All right, Brooklyn, thank you. Well, before arriving at Thalia Mara Hall, the former vice president spent part of the day meeting with young people in Jackson. She made a stop at Springboard to Opportunities, a nonprofit that supports families in federally subsidized housing as they work toward their goals in school, work, and life.